everybody, Merry Christmas. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out at the beginning of this video. I wanted to apologize for the last video. I held it and I didn't upload it right away, and something happened since yesterday. It said that a file was missing, so I had to try to figure that out, see what was going on. And it was one thing at the end. The whole end was all glitchy, and I didn't want to delete it and re-edit it again because I've already done it 3 times. So I went ahead and uploaded it the way it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It's just at the end, it just cut me off before I can tell you guys, you know, to have a nice New Year and a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and you know, appreciate all the likes and the comments and all. I did get some work done overnight because I had trouble sleeping. So I'm gonna put this video together, send it up to you guys. I'm gonna take a dinner break. I made myself a corned beef brisket. I know, traditional Christmas dinner, right? I like to do chicken turkey thighs because I don't like white meat, but they didn't have any in the store, so I got a corned beef. So I'm gonna enjoy that, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. All right, I'm gonna try this little clicker again, see what happens. Anyway, I went ahead and I pulled all of the interior parts off of the trees, cleaned them up, test fit everything, made sure it worked, everything fit, everything looked good. So I'm going to go ahead and get that glued up, and we'll go from there. Oop, a little bit too much glue on that spot. I was mentioning in another video, part of that problem that I had with that Monte Carlo is the even with the, you know, I would test fit it, the body on the chassis as I was building. And that's one thing that I didn't like, is how high the front nose was sitting. And then I realized what it was the firewall where it connects to the floor pan here. I thought I put it in wrong, but it's too high. And so it wasn't letting the body sit down all the way. So I want to make sure I don't have that same problem with this kit, because it looks like it's the same type of you know, interior setup. There you go. Get in there a little further. Okay. I should put it there with glue. Ah, they don't even touch. So, all right. Get our. Oh, I went ahead and I painted the wood grain last night while I couldn't sleep. Oh, I forgot to touch that up. I've got to touch that up real quick. Alright, the clicker is gone again because it's not working. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to redo around the bezels and all. The trim's not that great looking, but I'll get better at it. Feels like it's not in the grooves for the dashboard. See what happens on assembly. Forgot to take the shifter off. Did I show you? I already showed you what I did with the grill, right? I did a second wash and put the turn signals in there. I guess I don't know how the Tamira panel black works, but if the way I've been using just the watered down black, after it dries, it definitely takes a second or third coat to bring out the accent. So if the Tamira works with one shot, that'll definitely be a big time saver. Just want to clean this up a little bit. I didn't do it earlier, I apologize. And see if I'm going to be able to get in there. I don't know how many times I've tried to use tweezers in the past, and all I end up doing is squeezing it too hard, and then the part goes flying across the room. See, this won't stay the way I want it. That's not gonna work. Alright. Should have put this in first, but I forgot about it. Looks like it's in reverse. Okay, there we go. Up in first gear. Straighten it up a little bit. Okay. So here's the interior. See, you know, again, it's just my opinion, but to me, the satin seats, to me, just look a little bit more realistic than a glossy seat, but it's your own preference. Here's what I got on the engine so far. I don't know what it is with this red paint on here, but I painted it 2 days ago and it's still sticky, so I just figured, alright, try not to touch it. I went ahead and painted the heads, got the transmission painted. I gotta do some touch up, but we're gonna finish detailing the engine right now. Alright, fan assemblies together. It wasn't lining up, but it helps if you've got the fan, the belts oriented in the proper up and down configuration instead of upside down. So we'll move on to the next. This transmission cross member is fighting me. The exhaust is in the way, so it won't lay down, and that exhaust is in there tighter than my boss's wallet. But eventually I got it. Alright, well, that cross member fought me, but the engine's in. I didn't throw any tools. So, let's see what happens with the rear end. I didn't double check this again. I double checked it when I put it all together, but I didn't double check it again on camera. I'm gonna do a lot of touch up because you know, I don't know why that motor won't drop. All right, so gonna try to put the rear end together now. See if the drive shaft will fit in the transmission and reach to the rear diff. And I think I'm gonna glue it into here first, and then slide it forward. So let's give her a shot. Actually, let me see if I can just get a compression fit instead of glue. Hopefully that'll hold. Man, those shocks were in place the whole time. Alright. Let's glue the drive shaft. I didn't touch it up, so it turns that way. That's in here. Maybe before. Alright. I also didn't have yellow paint for the shocks, so they look like crap. Hey, it was good enough to get me started, right? Well, believe it or not, the shocks fell into place. So let me just get some glue underneath the leaf springs. And you know, this is the first time I've ever used clamps like this also, and I like it. I cut this off too short, so let me use a toothpick. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, that ain't gonna work. All right, that's fine. Oh boy. Anybody watch Jack Reacher? God, I love that series. I used to read those books. I've read at least 14 of those books while I was driving over the road. I was into Jack Reacher before Tom Cruise ever thought about Jack Reacher. All the purists were pissed that Tom Cruise played Jack Reacher in the movies. And if you know the guy, you'll know why. Alright, so that went together pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to do some touch-up because I scuffed some paint and all on the front suspension. The rear went together perfect. Of course, when I glued it up originally, I glued it up while it was in the car. I just didn't attach it to the car. The clamps are holding beautifully. The fronts are staying perfectly in place on their own. So I'm very happy with that. Alright, so I'm going to leave it here for tonight because honestly, the next few steps I want, you know, between the wheels and tires, I want these rims to set up real nice. I don't want to, you know, I want to make sure they're completely dry before I start pressing my fingers all over them. The glass on the interior, all that stuff, you know, is what's up next. And, you know, obviously I've got some work to do on the body before I'm ready for mounting glass and all. I was going to tape the car off and spray paint the blackout, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I actually did spray the hood. The only black that I've got right now in a spray is that same black primer that it didn't crack. What it did was it almost made like a I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. I should have tried to get a better view of it, picture of it for you guys, but it kind of like just made like weird lines all through it that looked like a texture. So I'm gonna tape it off, and I'm gonna I hand brushed the hood because again I didn't like the way it looked, and with that acrylic black, I mean it lays out smooth. I don't see, there's not one brush stroke whatsoever. So I'm gonna tape it up and I'll paint that. And if I do that before I'm done editing this, I'll go ahead and throw it at the end of this video. Otherwise, you know, I'm gonna get back on it tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. So hey, I appreciate all you guys, all your comments, your likes, the subscriptions. Man, you guys are great. I love this community, and I can't wait to actually start interacting with some of you guys. You know, throw around some tips and ideas. And that's the other thing. If you guys see anything with the way I'm making my videos that's annoying or, you know, drags on, you know, shoot me a comment. Say, hey, you know, try this or try that. You know, I'm open for suggestions. I want to try to make the best quality videos and that entertain you guys. I don't want you to have to sit there forever watching a segment that goes on and on and on. So anyway, thanks a lot. Hope everybody had a great Christmas today, and have a Happy New Year.